Welcome back to Jurassic June. And today we're playing, well, the first game actually this month with Jurassic in the name. We're playing Jurassic the Hunted from 2009. As always, do let me know if the audio levels need to be changed in any way. So what is Jurassic the Hunted? Jurassic the Hunted is a first-person shooter released by Activision in 2009. It is a fairly niche game. It is like this B-movie style action romp with a very, very PG-13 script, which has like amazing one-liners. It's super silly. Gameplay itself, it's not very good, but you know, that's fine. That's not what we're here for. And fun fact about this game: it was released for the PS2, the PS3, the Wii, and Xbox 360. And we're playing the Xbox 360 version. It was then, a year later, it was re-released on Wii with a new name called Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter. Like, new box art, new name, new logo, exact same game. No mention anywhere that it was the same game, it just is. And I actually do have that game. In case the this Xbox 360 version wasn't going to work, I was going to play the Wii version, because it's the same game, just with worse graphics. But alright, without further ado, let's check out Jurassic the Hunted, which is a very strange name for a game. There we go. On October 5th, 1983, an expedition to investigate an unexplained phenomenon in the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, okay. 28 years later, reports of phantom radio transmissions are intercepted by ships and aircraft passing through the area.
Mayday! This is Dr. James Samus of the research vessel Sabrina. We are on the ground on an uncharted.
Somewhere, somehow, Dr. James Samus is still alive.
Oh, sorry about that, Doc. Bumpy ride, huh? The Bermuda Triangle, and I'm looking for a freaking ghost ship. Wonderful.
Don't mind him, Dr. Saris. Aconite Security appreciates your business. Dylan just gets punchy when he flies. What exactly should we be looking for, Dr. Saris? Your father's ship was lost 30 years ago. If there's a wreck to find... Miss Saris?
Mayday! Flight Alpha Sierra 239er is going down! Engines 1 and 2 are out! Repeat, we are going down!
Don't worry, it's real easy. You just jump. And scream.
Alright, yeah, so, code Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, aka WTF.
Man, where am I? What the? What the heck was that?
Alright, so, I should mention, I'm playing this actually on an Xbox 360 emulator, which I've never used an Xbox 360 emulator before, but I've heard they're actually pretty good, so hopefully that won't be an issue. That's better. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, hello Vanquish. I do kind of, like, I do sort of want to do, like, maybe, like, some kind of video essay or something about this game to compare the different versions. Hello, Louise. Because, like, the PS2 version is, like, grotesquely ugly.
That's Monty's flight jacket, but that's impossible. These bones are years old. What the foxtrot's happening here?
What the foxtrot's happening here? But yeah, like, the PS2 version is, like, really ugly, even for a PS2 game that's, like, meant for big, newer consoles. And it would be really fun to just, like, do a side-by-side comparison of all At least the Wii, PS2, and 360 versions. The PS3 version is the same as the 360 version. Could also like show like what the few differences are for the second Wii release. Because the second Wii release, which as I mentioned was called Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, it changes out some of the.
Find Rock, find the doctor, and then figure out where we've landed.
It changes some of the lines in the game. Like they have a different script. It's mostly the same, but there's some differences. And also like it changes the UI a bit. But other than that, it's the same game. So like it's sort of like the definitive edition, I guess, of the Wii version. What I don't understand is like they never released it for PC. Like Activision clearly wanted to like just get as much money out of this game as possible by releasing it for every console and then re-releasing it a year later. But they never put it out on PC and they never put it out in like Europe.
It looks like a dinosaur. There's got to be a logical explanation. Pull it together, Dylan.
I wish that this game had subtitles. That's my only like problem with it. Because I love the script for this game. It is so silly. Like I just adore it. So far the 360 emulator seems to be working quite well though. So that's good. Might be useful for future streams.
I'm here. What's your 20? Over. Come in, Rock. This is Dylan. I'm reading you, but there's some kind of interference. Over.
If you can hear me, you need to make your way towards the cliffs at the here with Dr. Sayers at a campsite located about 2.
Rock, I'm reading you, man, but another one of those freaky storms is breaking you up. Repeat last.
No other survivors. Do not attempt it. Too dangerous. Stay away.
Damn it, Rock. This is Dylan. Do you read me?
Oh, wow. So if you don't know, Activision used to have like a budget line, like a line for like cheaper made games. They don't have that anymore, but it was called Activision Value, and it was what this was made through and released through.
The jungle? Great. Then again, knowing Rock.
It was also what the Secret Service game was released through, which is also a terrible FPS game. Yeah, teleporting dinosaurs, huh? Like, you haven't seen that since Turok. This game came out a year after Turok 08, so it didn't really, like, it had like, people were already kind of disappointed in the last big dinosaur FPS game, and then this is what we get next. It's just this very awkward little budget title that I love. Like, I do love this game, and I do wish it would have been released on PC or be given a proper European release. Because, like, strange little niche games like these are just fun.
What the heck are these things? I think I like the small ones better.
God, they're so pretty. Whoa! So these must be Deinonychuses, right? This game actually has a difference between Velociraptors and Deinonychuses. That is surprisingly good, considering like big name dinosaur games can't get those two can't get those two right. Most media just calls Deinonychuses velociraptors, even though velociraptors are tiny. Brachiosauruses that aren't without sound.
Now, if I were Rock, I'd find something easy to spot. A cargo ship.
How the fuck did you spot that from over there? Oh yeah, the tooltips do not match the loading screen dinosaur, which is really annoying.
That big cargo ship has got to be around here.
So I will admit, I haven't played this game in like a decade, so I don't exactly remember how long it is. Like, it's not very long, but I'm guessing we'll probably have to do it in 2 streams. Maybe 3 if it's longer than I recall.
That was some freaky parking. Dinosaurs. I hope that weapon still works.
Oh, I love this game. Oh yeah, do let me know if the game is too loud. I don't think it is, but just in case. Is that it? Nope, there's more coming. Yeah, like the shooting is terrible. Like, the game has really bad shooting, and I don't know if you can tell from just watching. But like just the goofy script makes up for it. Like, how can you not love this game? You can tell it's a late 2000s FPS game because it has a turret section. Although, much like Carnivores yesterday, this game doesn't have much of a soundtrack, does it? Don't know what it is with dinosaur games and preferring, like, just the quiet. Can't say I'm a fan of that. Can I? Okay.
Dr. Cyrus. Hey, you tell the good doctor. Dude, these are just big lizards. Don't start freaking out on me.
You call them dinosaurs.
Rock, you read me? Rock!
So this game actually was originally announced under a different name. I don't mean the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter name. Like, no, it was announced as Jurassic Hunter, just Jurassic Hunter, and then it was renamed to Jurassic the Hunter, and then Jurassic the Hunted by the time it actually released. And that was just like in a few months. It was only announced a few months before it released. I think it was announced in like June 09 and released in like September or something. I managed to have 2 name change in that short period of time. This is kind of confusing. Okay. Whoa! You don't want to die, huh? Okay, this rifle is garbage. Finally dead. What even is this? What dinosaur is this? Is it a Dilophosaurus? I think it's a Dilophosaurus, but it didn't spit anything out. There we go. I think this is the 3rd game I've said it. No, it isn't the 2nd game I've said it in. Dilophosauruses are only added to video games so that you can... Oh. Balancing QTEs. So that they can have annoying spitting attacks. No ammo. Wow! Finally! God, Dilophosauruses don't fuck around. Oh, cool. I didn't actually know there was this, I didn't know this game had a firearms database entry. Like, who cares about the Jurassic the Hunter except for me? I think it's a shame that the gunplay isn't much better in this, considering Activision has a lot of really good FPS developers. Now that I think about it, I think actually the team behind this game were pretty decent too, so maybe it was just that they didn't have enough time to actually, like, make it feel better. Like, they could have, like, I don't know, like, which ones do they have on their wing? They have, like, Nerve, they have, Raven, they have, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, of course. Treyarch are very good developers. Is that a... Oh, it's a Utahraptor. Cool. That is the, I believe, the largest form, the largest, like, species of raptor there is. It's the same family as the Deinonychus and the Velociraptor, but like, well, that was the adrenaline mode, by the way, you saw there when the game slows down. It's pretty cool. you have a limited amount of adrenaline to use. So
That's a Navy SEAL campfire if I ever saw one.
whoa. Honestly, I feel like the hip fire is better than the iron sights in this game. Oh no, it was like it was an extinguished campfire. It wasn't an emulation bug or anything. How many guns can hold? Infinite, I think. The thing is, like, Xbox 360 is basically just a computer, like a regular like PC. So like, Xbox 360 emulators are very, very accurate now that they are fully functioning. So there shouldn't be any like major emulation issues, because it's just like, if there will be any issues, it would be the same kind of issues that any PC game from that time would have. I should probably use the adrenaline mode more often. I just don't want to waste it. Well, honestly, like, in terms of graphics, you wouldn't really tell from the 360 version that this is just some budget game. It doesn't look like much worse than any other like AAA FPS game from like 08, 09. Like, this looks just as good as Turok did. And that was like a big AAA production that Disney funded. Wait, what button was grenades? There. Okay, that's kind of boring. Although actually it makes sense. They can't have gibbing because this game is rated T, and you need an M rating for that. Yeah, this runs really well actually. I'm really glad Xbox 360 emulation is like a fully functioning thing now. Like, not everything runs properly, but like most things do. And it just means that it means that 360 games will like be able to live on. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, chat, can you tell me what dinosaur that was? I will give you 30 seconds. And then I will tell you. Alright, the time's up. That was a Compsognathus, or Compy for short, if you watch the Camp Cretaceous cartoon. At least I think it was a Compy. It's the tiny dinosaurs that kill a lot of people in The Lost World. And actually, in the Game Gear, I think it's the Game Gear, The Lost World game, you actually have a pet Compsognathus called Compy as well, which is where the nickname comes from. And they use that nickname in the cartoon. Yeah, they reference a fucking the Lost World Game Gear game in the cartoon. Do you see why I love this cartoon? I think I'm lost. Oh, I have a melee attack. They probably told me that when they went through the controls at the start, and I just completely missed it. There's gotta be a way to, like, see where I'm supposed to go, right? Oh, hello. If there's a new dinosaur trying to kill me, probably means I'm going the right way. Oh no, the compies. Oh look, actually, maybe they're a bit big for compies. Maybe they're velociraptors. No, too long snouts for velociraptors. There's gotta be compies, just very, very big compies. Actually, I can just check their feet. If they have the raptor claw, then they're actually just long snouted velociraptors. If they do, oh shit. Well, I think they're compies. They should be compies, judging by the snout and that they're tiny and quick. They are one of the they're one of the dinosaurs that kill the most characters in the Jurassic Park franchise. Because they kill a bunch in the novels, and they kill a bunch in The Lost World. And I think one person is killed by them in Jurassic Park 3, and I could be wrong, but I feel like one is killed by them in Camp Cretaceous as well. I do wonder, though, I wonder if the game actually does have a... I wonder if the emulator actually does have a bug, and it should be music here. Because I don't remember the game being so quiet, and it has a music volume. We haven't had any music at all, have we? Maybe I have to, hold on, I'm going to do a thing real quick here. I'm going to mount the game's CD in my CD drive. No, I can't do that, actually. But no, it has music here. All the music files are here in proper XMA files, so that shouldn't be an issue. Maybe the game is just this silent. That is odd. Okay, how would I best get a good look at them? Can I climb up this? Woo! It's pretty decent with its like horror vibes, huh? But I do wonder if the music is just not working in the emulator, because that could definitely be a thing. Because this feels like it should have music. And I'm not sure how to fix that. Because the thing is, Xbox 360 actually has like a dedicated music channel, like a background music channel that it uses, and you can like even like playing on an actual Xbox 360, you can always replace the background music of any game if you just have MP3 files or anything on the Xbox 360 hard drive, because it just works like a regular music player. So I'm thinking that it might be a case of, because the CD isn't mounted in my disk drive, it's not actually recognizing the music. But the thing is, if that was the case, then I'm not sure how to fix it, because like the game isn't being read from a disk drive, like it's being read from a folder, so I'm not sure.
This looks like someplace I can hole up. Feels like I haven't slept in years.
Yeah, there's supposed to be music here. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna test something. So I'm just gonna... see here, Jurassic Hunted. Oh, come on. Okay, well we only need the music folder actually. Hold on. If I try and build an ISO image out of that. Boom. Alright, the sound folder has been turned into an ISO. That worked no problem. I'm gonna mount this in... Do I have any disk drive right now? I do not, so I can just pick any. Okay. Cool. Oh wait, I might have actually done this the wrong way. Because the thing is, I might just have done this completely wrong. Yeah, I think I did. So I'm gonna do it one more time, just give me a sec. Alright, actually creating the full ISO file is gonna take a while, so I will go back to playing the game. And we'll see if it works when it's done. Reuse def model. Whoa! I have a fucking confirmation window covering the screen. I can't see where I'm shooting at. There we go. The ISO finished, and so it was just like... I don't know why I say ISO, it's ISO, like it's not... there we go. Now it's mounted proper, like the original disc would be. So we'll see what happens. That's annoying, because I was going to use the 360 emulator to play some Sonic games. But if it doesn't have music, that's gonna suck. Like, you don't want to play Sonic without music. It's just... No, that's no good at all. Really? Didn't get any ammo for the machine gun? I do like this game has different colors for their for the same dinosaurs. Like these are clearly Deinonychuses that we fought earlier, but they're green instead of red. I like that. It's a nice touch. They shouldn't just be one color. There's something in Trespasser does as well. There's two different Velociraptor colors in Trespasser, and there were going to be two T-Rexes as well, based on the two T-Rexes from the film The Lost World, the green and the brown one. But ultimately only the brown one actually made it into the game. Although a early version of the green... oh, recover C4, okay. An early version of the green T-Rex from Trespasser was actually found in a prototype build that we got quite recently. in Trespasser, the two different colored velociraptors are actually like, they belong to separate tribes or herds or whatever you want to call it. So they will actually fight each other as well. I do like that sound. That's a pretty genuine raptor sound. And of course, Deinonychuses are still raptors. They're just the bigger variant. They do have a different name, but I never remember it. It's really long and complicated. So but yeah, they have the same cries for help and stuff like that as a Velociraptor would. If you have ever seen Jurassic Park 3, you of course already know that they are very good at communicating. Okay, there is a limit to how many weapons I can have. Hold on, let me replace this one then, because this weapon is useless. Holy shit, this one just blows through dinos. Ah. Whoa. It's amazing how all these weapons are just kind of like, you know, normal real-world weapons. And yet somehow they're more fun to use than the sci-fi futuristic weapons from Turok 08. Holy shit, these are... No! Yeah, I have been killed. I noticed. I wonder if we should, like... Since the music clearly isn't working, because I don't think there's a way to, like, tell the emulator to load music. Like... We can't even open the Xbox guide, so, like... Yeah. Maybe I should just put on the soundtrack in the background. Is that a good idea? Like... 57 minutes soundtrack here. See if it actually mentions... Oh, they do have each track. Cool. So we can actually, like, get to the one we were at, which should be... Well, we got Hold the Fort, but we're doing another fort part now, so let's do that one. Okay. I'm gonna lower the volume on it. Can you hear it? Is the volume alright? Or should it be lower or louder or... Sorry about that, I didn't realize that was an issue. Like, I tested to make sure the game would load and run, because I figured that would be like the main thing. Music is a bit quiet. Give me a sec, I can fix that when I'm not being swarmed. Honestly, if I had known about this problem, I probably would have just played the Wii version, because at least that problem won't be there. But I do prefer the 360 version because it's much prettier. Like, it's genuinely a pretty decent looking game. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to the shotgun. Oh my god, this is hard. Is that better? I upped the volume a bit. Oh, Vanquish, actually, if you want that, you should check out Second Extinction. It's currently on sale on Steam. It's a three-player co-op game, and it's legitimately really good. It's like an open world, but three-player shooter. The only problem I really have with Second Extinction right now, it's currently in early access, is that I think the weapons are pretty boring. Which is the problem I have with a lot of shooters, to be honest. Like, they're just generic, boring, you know, shotguns and machine guns, and it's like, if you have a sci-fi premise and you can do whatever you want, then why would you just do something boring and something that's been done by a billion military shooters already, you know? That is legitimately the only problem I have with the game. It is a really cool game otherwise. Oh my god. Yeah, I will be playing Second Extinction on Jurassic June at some point. I don't know when, because I want to play it with, you know, with other players. It's a co-op game. Oh my god. You are kidding me! Like, I wish I wasn't trapped in this part of the map, because it feels very, very restrictive. I think I replaced pistol instead as well this time. Which I guess I already did. I guess I replaced it with the semi-automatic one. I wonder if the music here is actually meant to be the track called Raptor Invasion, so I'm gonna switch to that one. Like, I would genuinely prefer just being able to, like, run out to where they are. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay, like, back here. Then when they start breaking through, I'm just gonna try and hold down from this part. The problem is they overwhelm me when they get too close, so... Shit. Okay, I don't see anyone. Well, if you want an older co-op dinosaur game, Vanquish, that your PC might be able to handle. Then there are a few. The Dino Hunters is made with the Source. It's a pretty easy game to run. Let's see, what else is there? Orion Prelude. Haven't played that one yet. God, they are so quick to just overwhelm you. I hope I got a checkpoint after that whole thing. Let's see. I didn't get a... Are you kidding me? This is one of my... Like, this is the thing I hate the most about shooters from this era. They will just have... Yeah. So I'm not even allowed to open it early. But they have like the worst checkpoints. Oh fuck. Yeah, keep in mind I haven't played it, so I can't vouch for it being good or anything. But yeah, I've heard of that one. I think there's also one called Primal Carnage. That I think is also a little older. And of course, Ark. Ark exists. That is more of like a crafter style game, survival crafter stuff. But you know, it's full of dinosaurs, like it's a big main thing. There's no saving, right? No. Yeah, I have Ark because of the Epic giveaway as well. I wonder if the barrels are explosive. They are. Should have checked that when I was doing the barricade part. There's gotta be a checkpoint here, right? There we go. We even got a lucky like little music sting for it. It was pretty great. Alright. The soundtrack is pretty good, like, genuinely. Wonder if we could somehow convince Activision to re-release this game on current systems. I'd buy it. Like, honestly, like, I know I chat on, like, the gunplay earlier, and it's not great. But this is still leagues better than many other AAA shooters I've played. It is more fun. And it looks fine still. I mean, this doesn't look any uglier than Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunt that I played yesterday. Speaking of that, by the way, I have made more progress in it. I can now hunt all the herbivores. I still haven't gotten to my first carnivore, though. But yeah, I can hunt Triceratopses now, and I can hunt... whoa! Parasaurolophuses. And I have hunted both. I've gotten one-hit kills on both. Yeah, I have. I'm in the top 20 on a few of the dinos now in the game, and I'm in the top 50, I believe, or maybe top 60 now on all of them. So that's pretty cool. Doing pretty well in that game. But yeah, like, I would pay, like, I think this game originally launched for, like, $20, $30, maybe. But I paid, like, $15 for this on a new system. On the Switch, on PC. I would love a PC version. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going to like make a tweet after this stream. This music is way too intense for this part of the game. Okay, yeah, well, we'll go with this. But yeah, I'm gonna make a tweet after this game, like, just straight up, like, acting Activision and telling them to re-release Jurassic the Hunted. I think you should all do the same. They will be so confused by it. But, like, what do they have to lose? It will cost them very little to do the port, because it's a modern game.
Just keeps getting stranger by the minute.
It's a modern game for, like, will already, like, be compatible for the most part with the systems. Just do it. It's free money, Activision. You love money, we all know that. Capitalist scumbags. Oh no, an overheat section. Overheating turrets is also a staple of late 2000s, early 2010s shooters. Resident Evil 5 has them, for example. That's 09 as well. This game could really use a radar showing you which direction the dinos are coming from. That's like the one thing gameplay-wise I feel they could improve with it. Like, that wouldn't be like a major overhaul. Especially the green dinos very much blend into their environment.
Where you at, man?
I'm here. Just shot some uglies by a downed chopper.
You're close. There's a narrow passage up ahead.
You want me to head for the volcano? Still sore about that bomb joke? Never mind. I'm on my way. Out.
Gotta see if the gun turret part is around here. So there were two gun turret parts to pick up on this level. Doesn't seem like it. So since you have, I believe you have both looked at the soundtrack, which means you probably know one of the boss fights in the game. I won't mention it, but if you know me, and you know my favorite, you know my favorite dinosaurs, then this game has one of them. And it's a big
Should
boss
know
fight.
better than to hook up with a seal. Probably thinks lava is a good thing. Great. Probably cortex too.
I mentioned this 2 days ago. What the fuck is it with dinosaur shooters and always involving lava? Dinostrike had it, Turok 08 had it, hell, Jurassic World The Fallen Kingdom has it. So there's always an active volcano if there's dinosaurs around. No wonder they get fucking extinct. Oops, try it out again. Oh wait, is this where I think it is? I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this more than Turok 08. Like, even the gunplay, like, yes, Turok 08 had dual wielding, which I love dual wielding. Every game should have dual wielding. But apart from that, honestly, this game is more fun. Feels better. God, I hope we get to throw something. I don't remember throwing any dinosaurs into lava in this game, but you know, it has been a decade since I played it, so could be wrong. I think we have a boss fight coming up though. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. Okay. Gotta make sure that there's no enemies first. But like, look at the like shading on this. This is actually really good. Like, I don't know how much you remember what games looked like in 09. Games like Resident Evil 5. I think Mirror's Edge was 09. This is genuinely pretty good looking. Like, I remember this game looking much uglier. And admittedly, that might be partially because I've seen the PS2 version. And admittedly, the bloom on the sky is pretty terrible. But honestly, like, the texture work, the shading, it's pretty good. I am kind of impressed. Like, oh, oops. Sorry. I ran out of the soundtrack. Going to just pick one. Let's go with, what could be a volcano theme? Let's just go with Drums of War. The name of the soundtrack is, like, the tracks on the soundtrack are not named after the chapters, which makes it a little tricky to know what goes where. But yeah, like, look at this. Apart from the very, very, very bright, bloomy sky, this is pretty. I like it. Although I do have one complaint that I do remember having even a decade ago, and that I think I've even seen echoed online. The game has a bit the game reuses the Deinonychuses a little too much. Like, yeah, I do realize they're like one of the easiest to go for dinosaurs if you need an enemy in a dinosaur shooter. But like, you could have a bit more variety. Like, I mean, I guess at least we have the Dilophosauruses for the annoying spitting enemies, but you know, it's a bit like Dino Strike we played 2 days ago. Like you can have more dinosaurs. There are like over 700 species of dinosaurs you can pick from. And yeah, welcome back, Louise. But yeah, like, when you have over 700 dinosaurs to pick from, you can do better than just repeating the same ones, you know? Although I do appreciate different colors of the same ones. Like, that is nice. What do I want to replace? I don't like... Let's go with this. Oh, well, this sounds like a terrible idea. How does he know how to handle a rifle like this? Like, yeah, I'm sure the special forces in the 2000s are just so well trained to use black powder rifles from, like, the First World War. It's gonna go back to the Magnum. Oh. I'm guessing everyone has figured out the big plot twist of the game. Like, I'm guessing everyone figured out the plot twist in the first 5 minutes of the game. Like, what is going on? Why we're here fighting dinosaurs with strangely old weapons. World War II German grenades. It's not very subtle. Want to make sure that there's no Dilophosaurus that's about to spit on me. Yeah, it's a pretty obvious plot twist, but you know. I dig it though. We don't have enough shooters about time travel. Like, actually, for example, like, I was thinking about this the other day. We got 3 Time Splitters games, and like they all involve time traveling. That's why it's called Time Splitters. And none of them have you fighting dinosaurs. This music is kick-ass. I'm so glad that I noticed that the music was like, oh no, no. But yeah, like, the soundtrack is genuinely really good. As far as I know, Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter has the same soundtrack. I'm actually going. I was already planning on doing this, but I'm going to show off the Top Shot version later. Yeah, I like Dylan is like the reason I love this game. Well, there's many reasons why I love this game, but the one I kept mentioning on Twitter is I just love the script. It is so hammy and cheesy, and like the main character's just constantly talking and narrating to himself. Like, I love that. I do wish I had subtitles because sometimes it's hard to hear, and I prefer having subtitles so that I can talk over stuff. But yeah, I love it. Like, I just love games that has like wisecracking main characters and stuff like that. I feel like we don't get them much these days. So much like stoic, silent heroism in video games. You know, like most main characters, especially in shooters, are just silent and like, yeah. Like, I'm not a big fan of Duke Nukem anymore. I mean, I think most people aren't, but like one of the reasons people love Duke Nukem 3D was because Duke was constantly, you know, talking, spitting one-liners. Dylan in this game is very, very similar to Duke in that sense. Whereas, you know, the Doomslayer is silent for the most part. Master Chief is silent. Joanna Dark is mostly silent. I mean, she's not a modern protagonist, but there's a new game coming out, and I'm sure she'll be pretty silent in that one too. That's also like, I loved like the Sonic games of the like 2000 era, because they would also like the main characters would constantly be talking in the levels, and I love that. Oh. I love games that have general ammo pickups like that. I also love that like it's not just dinosaurs that are coming through the portals. Sometimes it's just like equipment. I think that's a pretty nice touch. I'm not sure this should look like this. I think we might have encountered a visual glitch. Like, I think we're going through the portal, so maybe this is intentional, but I'm not entirely sure. Mainly because of how hard it makes the combat. Yeah, I think something went wrong when we walked into a loading screen at the same time as like a portal lit up. I think that might be why this had happened. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I don't remember anything like this. So the version that I played, like a decade ago, was actually the PS3 version, because the PS3 is region free. So it's actually the only version you can play in Europe without a modified console or through emulator. Yeah, I think this is a bug.
And muscle bound. You must be Dylan. And you are? Dr. James Sayers. My humblest apologies for dragging you into this, but I think for the sake of human civilization, it was a fortunate accident.
Dr. Sayers? Dr. James Sayers? That's impossible.
Come with me. We have much to discuss. This island is covered in iridium powder. Anywhere the time vortex touches, it leaves this material behind. I believe it was just such a vortex, triggered by a magnetic reversal of the Earth's poles, that caused the greatest extinction the Earth has ever known. And if my calculations are correct, another event of even greater magnitude is almost upon us. And the Mayans knew it, the Sumerians knew it, and so did these men. The German submarine U-1226, missing since October 1944. She was carrying an experimental device. It is called the Zeitliche Turbulent Machine, or Temporal Vortex Engine. As you can probably guess, the experiment was a great success.
Did you catch that?
The wreckage of the U-1226 is in the cave 5 kilometers east of here.
The reason
Device can be repaired
we're fighting dinosaurs through a time travel vortex portal thing in the Bermuda Triangle is because of Nazis.
Looking at old pictures. Why not just have me and Rock go get the damn thing and...
Mr. Dillon, Rock is in no condition to endanger himself.
What are you talking about? Rock's 6'3" of pure Navy SEAL.
Not anymore, he's not.
Who?
It's me, Dylan. It's Rock. It's been a long time.
Such is the nature of the temporal vortex. It's like falling into a raging river. Even if you fall in at the same place, there's no telling how far the current will take you or where you'll come out. Rock found me and the last of my crew 30 years ago.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get us out of here. Okay, Doc. Tell me more about this German sub.
Yeah, if it isn't fixed after this, I'm going to restart from... Okay, it's fixed. That was odd. It's very odd. Let's see. Gonna go with this track, I think. But yeah, that was definitely not intentional. That happened because the time vortex opened up just as we entered the loading screen, and as such, it fucked up what the baseline of the the bloom should be. This is really atmospheric. Like, yeah, it's a cheesy B-movie thing, but like they really nailed the feel of the jungle, I think. Did I forget to start the soundtrack? Yes, I did. There we go. Oh shit! Nearly fell off there because I was tabbed into the soundtrack window. Maybe I should have some soundtrack music when I play Carnivores on stream again too, because that game is very silent. Although I was enjoying it. I played it several hours after stream last night, and I played it some today as well. I really do like it. It's a good game. It's just very slow in progression, and it crashes. Like, it has crashing issues, and I don't know if that's just on the Switch version, but yeah. Hopefully that gets resolved. But yeah, I'm genuinely gonna try and like push for Activision to re-release this game, because having revisited this like a decade later. Oh wow, I'm so bad at this. It has like I've noticed that this game is much better than I remembered. Like, I think probably the reason I remember it being a bit worse is just simply, okay, this track doesn't fit here. Gonna go with this. Oh, this is good, this is good. I think the reason I remember this game as being worse than it is just because at the time when I played this, I also played a lot of really good shooters. I mean, one of my favorite shooters of all time, for example, is Singularity, which I would have played like the same year or something as I played this. And this is not Singularity. But this is good though. Like, this is much better than I recalled. Like, the gunplay is wonky, but it's not terrible. So yeah, I take back some of the criticisms I've leveraged against this game in leading up to the stream. It is actually much better than I remembered. Of course, I said that about Turok, And if you remember the last Turok stream, and by that I mean Turok 08 if you didn't watch it, Turok 08 was a game that I said was much better than its reputation, and I basically agreed with that until the final boss fight, where I just decided, you know what, no, this game is awful. Rarely has a game been completely ruined by its final moments. Like, oh my god, I hate that last boss fight. It took me an hour on stream. And the boss fight itself, if you do it right, takes like 5 minutes. So, yeah. If you want to watch torture, go watch the last hour of the Turok 08 stream. Oh shit, these pterodactyls are really something, huh? I mean, they are some of the most dangerous dinos. Well, okay, they're technically not dinos, but pterodactyls are like... I tend to refer to them as raptors with wings. Yeah, I remember you being there. But it's like pterodactyls are basically raptors with wings. Like, they are just the absolute worst. They are so dangerous. Which is why I was really disappointed when a bunch of pterodactyls and other flying dinosaurs... aviary dinosaurs are technically not dinosaurs, but they're literally classified as their own thing called aviary dinosaurs. So while they're called dinosaurs, they're not dinosaurs, but their name is still dinosaurs. But like when a bunch of aviary dinosaurs were released in Jurassic World, and like there's like maybe 2 deaths in the entire sequence, and it's like you release them on 10,000 people, 20,000 people at the park, and you couldn't even show like them killing a bunch. I'm doing really badly here. I think it's because I'm talking about other stuff while I'm instead of focusing on playing. So I'm gonna rectify that now. But there it is. That's a actually I think that's a pterodon. The snout is different on a pterodon from a pterodactyl. Pterodactyl is more like a beak, and pterodon is more like the lizard style snout. If I recall correctly, I could be completely wrong and wouldn't be the first time, but that's how I tend to remember them. There's also another aviary type of dinosaur that is like that doesn't even have a long snout. It's in Jurassic World and also Camp Cretaceous, but I don't remember what it's called. Okay, can I move? At least the checkpoint was kind here. Oh no, I don't want a black powder rifle. I mean, big fucking like rep to anyone who plays the game with a black powder rifle, but that's not me. Oh, I was tricked by my own soundtrack. I was like, oh shit. Something big is happening. Okay, gotta be quick this time. Is that it? Seems that was it. Forgot which button you crouch to hit. You don't do it often. Whoa! I just think it's a shame that the melee attack is pretty useless, though. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but since you do have it, I was hoping it would be a little better. This shotgun is really good. Like, okay, I've complained about this before. I complained about it in Turok, among other things. Very few shooters have good shotguns. This one, honestly, it kind of rocks. Yeah, they probably couldn't do knife stuff because that ups the rating. Like there's a bunch of rules about exactly how you can show gore and killing. So like dismemberment, for example, is 18. Like it's mature ESRB. I think maybe you can get by a 16 plus on PEGI rating, but generally we just find that in M-rated games. And I believe like any visible penetration of a blade or an arrow, like if you can see the wound and the entrance, it's also too much. Japan is actually even worse with that. Japan is really, really, really harsh on like what you're allowed to show. Hello, Simon. So like for example, there's like they actually couldn't get away with having a cutscene in Final Fantasy XIV where someone got shot with an arrow. They had to like cut away between when the arrow hit the character and the person had the arrow in them, and that was, I believe, partially due to Japanese censorship laws. Okay, so it's another holder. I'm gonna switch over to the Holder Fort music. There we go. Since you just joined us, Simon, I need to explain. We're playing this on an emulator, the Xbox 360 emulator, Xenia, but it doesn't work with the music. All the sound effects work, but because of how the Xbox 360 handles music tracks, none of the music loads. So I have a YouTube window of the entire OST of the game, switching back and forth between music tracks, hoping that they fit. And the story you have missed is we were flying over the Bermuda Triangle, where 30 years ago this professor went missing. And suddenly we're falling through a time vortex hole that takes us to this island where a bunch of various things from different points in history just exist. And the reason is because of a time vortex engine that the Nazis had on a U-boat. So we're fighting dinosaurs because of Nazis. It is incredibly ridiculous. I love this game. It's really funny too, because like I mentioned this when we were playing it, but like you figure out the time travel plot really early on. Like, I mean, obviously you're flying through a big vortex and you keep finding like old weapons and like an old like ship and stuff like that. And like even before you have met any dinosaurs, the main characters found like bones of someone that died like many years ago, even though they were right with us. So like you figure out that plot twist quite easily. Like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be time travel. And then when they reveal that, they just throw the Nazi part at you. You like have no way of figuring that part out, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it was because of Nazis. It's great. This game is like the epitome of quality. Like we need to find a way to get Activision to re-release this game. I want more people to experience it so badly. Okay. Yeah, the German grenades is like it's like the closest you get to the foreshadowing for the Nazis. Nice, I got a magazine upgrade. I'm gonna go find some more ammo. Come on. Come on, Deinonychus. Perfect. Okay. It's time. So this boss fight's music track actually is named the same thing as the chapter, the Tyrant King. So I was able to get the right one here. And also that cutscene with the rocks that was played twice. That also has its own designated soundtrack called Rolling Stones, which I also played because I knew it was there. Oh shit. Ah, that's annoying. Can we skip this? Yes, we can. Yeah, the problem with overheating is that you need to shoot the T-Rex in the mouth to not get hit by it. And, well, I was overheated. And before you wonder, like, oh, are all the, like, the big dinosaurs going to be like turret boss fights? No, no, they're not. We have another big dinosaur that will not be a turret boss fight. And again, I mentioned this earlier, but if you have looked at the game on YouTube, for example, you will probably have seen that one of my favorite dinosaurs is in this game. That's the other boss fight that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I feel like the T-Rex is a turret boss fight only because, like, you were supposed to have a turret boss fight back in 09. That was just something every shooter had. I love that the T-Rex is like running all over the place, like back and forth throughout the jungle for this.
These must be the caves Dr. Sayers told me about, but oh no, you gotta be kidding me.
Hello, T-Rex 2. See, I want to say that this is a reference to The Lost World. But, well, I don't know if it is. Because the Lost World does have two T-Rexes. One is green, and the other one is brown. But this one is clearly red. So, like, I don't know. What bugs me the most about turret fights like this, and this is true for most games from this era, is that they tend to like put you in a position where you can't really manage your health properly. Because like I can't dodge, I can only shoot, and shooting means I will overheat. And I can't like use my grenades or anything like that, so like it's just kind of purposefully inconvenient, you know? Whew, okay. Next T-Rex encounter should be the last one. Okay, here we go. we go.
The doc made some modifications to your radio handset. The temporal vortexes shouldn't mess with the signal anymore. If you need anything, just give me a shout.
Remember... Wow. Okay. Remember Turok 08? Yeah, this game also has giant scorpions for some reason. I genuinely do not know if this was them, like, having seen Turok and wanting to do something similar, or if they just somehow thought up the same concept so close to each other. Because on one hand, giant scorpions isn't like, you know, original. And giant insects is like, in general, a pretty standard thing. But it's so strange that like two dinosaur shooters just a year apart from each other would have that exact same thing. When, like, you know, scorpions are not dinosaurs. That is one thing we can all agree on, I think. Like, they are arachnids, they are not reptiles. Oops. The Scorpion Nest theme song was very short. I'm just gonna switch to this one. Going low on ammo on this weapon, which I don't like because this weapon is really good. Oh yeah, by the way, I do need to point out that unlike Turok 08, this game has a sprint button. You know, like every shooter has. Somehow Turok 08 doesn't have. I'm still angry about that, yes. Whew. Yeah, the punching is pretty great. It's a bit of a shame that it seems to be the only real QTE in the game, though. Like, I wish there was a bit more variety to it. I'm gonna... I have to go over here and get the... That wasn't the grenades that I meant to go get. Where's the grenades? Wow!
This must be the sub the Doc was talking about. Now, where's that TVE?
TVE, Time Vortex Emitter. Did you see the weapon float away with the camera?
TVE thing back to camp.
Hold on, just one sec. I think I know which music is supposed to go here. This is called a Scorpion Nest. I just love the fact that he can recognize the TVE. Like, yeah, he knows exactly what like forbidden Nazi tech no one knew about looks like. I also need to point out that the first turret section in this game did not have an overheating thing. Only the second one does for some reason. Perfect. Huh. Think I missed a thing up. Oh yeah, here. And that's where the track ends. Which means, and as I started a bit late, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like exactly the track that was meant to go there. It's not here, is it? No. I'm not sure what the game wants me to do. I guess clearly wants me to go up there, but how? Am I missing something obvious? Because I can't climb, so... Oh wait. It's a cave here. Whoop! I mentioned this during the Turok stream, but in general, large arachnids don't trigger my arachnophobia, so these are fine. But when they just pop out of nowhere, I can still sort of get that crawling sensation of just, I want to die. So I have like paralyzing levels of arachnophobia when it actually triggers. Which actually, that has happened as I'm playing a game before. It happened on stream once from an actual spider in my room. It was like descending from the ceiling in front of me as I was streaming, and I had a complete panic attack. That wasn't fun. I think it was during the Final Fantasy XIV I Remember Born replay stream. But the only time an actual game has triggered it, I believe, was my Resident Evil 6 playthrough? No, Resident Evil 7 playthrough. There's a moment in that game, like the second sort of chaser character has like a bunch of spiders and such that she commands, and you can like have spiders like crawl across the screen and stuff during it. And that straight up completely... Oh, hello, would you look at that? Look at that dinosaur right there. What dinosaur is that? Never heard of it. You know, I was wondering when we were going to see a Triceratops, because there's a Triceratops on the title screen. I don't think people got to see the title screen that much, but basically there's a bunch of random dinosaurs that show up on the title screen. Like the T-Rex shows up twice, Brachiosaurus has walked by, there's a bunch of Velociraptors run by, there's a Deinonychus being eaten by a Utahraptor, and there's a Triceratops. It just sort of walks on screen and then leaves. Okay. I wasted my last grenade there. That's not good. Whoa. Triceratopses are nice. As with most dinosaurs, they're late Cretaceous. I mean, the most popular dinosaurs. They're late Cretaceous. Nope. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me.
That was too close.
Okay. It's time. It's gonna take these out first. So, pop quiz chat. What's my favorite dinosaur? Correct. The Spinosaurus.
So, dinosaurs, huh? Failed to mention that in the initial work order.
What's that on your back?
The temporal vortex engine. Your dad said you'd get it.
My father? He's here?
Yeah, he's been waiting a long, long time. He's gonna be glad to see you. I mean, you know, if that thing doesn't eat us.
Spike? Yeah. He's been a real pain in the ass ever since I got here. I've been pinned down ever since.
While I distract Spike, you run as fast as you can west of here towards the cliffs. I'll radio ahead, let Rock and your dad know you're coming. Ready?
I decided to mute the music because
Hey,
couldn't hear what they were saying.
Spike! Come on, boy. Come here, you big piece of overgrown...
This is a Spinosaurus, the main monster of Jurassic Park 3. It is longer or bigger than a T-Rex, and it is amazing. It's actually mainly aquatic based, but we didn't know that at the time. That's fairly recent information. Yes, we're being carried by it right now. We died. Let's try that again. Actually, why am I using the shotgun? There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we might actually do this in one sitting, because this is the big final boss fight, I believe. Which, I really expected this to be 2 streams, but... oh well. Yeah. You basically have a timer until you're dead when you're being carried by it. Oh shit. I need to get ammo. No! That sucks. Oh yeah, and the girl from the cutscene was the daughter of the professor that disappeared 30 years ago and told us about the Nazi submarine. Ouch. So hold on. Oh my god, it's still bugged. Oh well. Okay, so that scene at the end there, where the Spinosaurus killed a green T-Rex, is a recreation of a fight in Jurassic Park 3. So in the first act, when they first arrive on Isla Sorna, the Spinosaurus appears, and a T-Rex appears, a green T-Rex, and they fight, and the Spinosaurus snaps the T-Rex neck. It is, in my opinion, one of the coolest fights in between dinosaurs in all of media ever. And this game recreates it. And the thing is, like, it recreated it Yeah, it's bugged. It's not supposed to look like this. It recreated that scene, just like honestly so. There. This is the actual music for this part. Even though that is like considered a highly controversial scene among Jurassic Park fans. For example, Jurassic World has a T-Rex, or the original T-Rex, break a Spinosaurus skeleton as like revenge for Jurassic Park 3 letting a Spinosaurus kill a T-Rex, because fans were so angry that a T-Rex could be defeated in battle. So that this game references it, recreates it, and does so clearly taking the same side, so to say, is amazing. Problem is, these are all Utahraptors, so they have a lot of health. Maybe I should just try and outrun them, but I don't think I can. Oh, wow. There we go.
Dylan, you made it. Thank you. You risked your life for me.
You can pay me extra when we get back home. And you owe me a new plane.
Of course. Tell you what, why don't I just write you a check now, and you can cash it in, oh, I don't know, let's say 65 million years from now.
Hey, you knew about this. You knew about your father's work. Why, I oughta...
I didn't know for sure. I suspected. Thought we would find something and then come back with, I don't know, real soldiers?
Stop flirting. We have a real problem.
What's that?
The battery. Of course. The moist climate, the decades of exposure.
We must find a new power source.
What about the radios? Their batteries are still good.
No, they're not strong enough. This is an early uranium battery. The Germans were among the first to build one so small. Without another fissionable power source, we're not going anywhere.
The drone. The aerial drone. I stumbled across it when I first landed. Get me a map.
What kind of drone?
I don't know. I've never seen one like it before. It's pretty smashed up, but the thing's still humming, like it's trying to transmit data back to its home.
Show me.
Okay. Final level time.
Huh, still warm. So much for having children.
This is Sabrina. What's your status? Have you found the drone?
Affirmative. Right where you said it would be. I got the battery and I'm heading back.
It's funny you should say that. Like, there is not a light-gun version of this game, but... Levy, please. My cat is being annoying. Levy. The re-release of this game, Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter for Wii, did come with a gun peripheral, both in Europe and in wait, no, not in Europe. It wasn't released in Europe. I'm thinking of Dino Strike. Levy, give me a second. Okay. But yeah, the re-release did come with a gun peripheral, the Top Shot gun peripheral. This is a reused asset. It's meant to be like a futuristic thing, I think. Like, I could be wrong. I'm not good with weapons, but since we found it by the spaceship. Oh, it's quite powerful though, I like it. Otherwise, I'm normally not very fond of like single shot weapons in anything. I always want the automatic stuff. Whoop. If I can't fire rapidly, I don't feel safe. But that weapon is pretty nice, I like it. Alright. Shit. Come on. I'm gonna die now. I mean, why not? kids like guns just as much as they like dinosaurs. And unlike dinosaurs, guns actually exist. And to be fair, I don't know that much about dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs, but I would not consider myself an expert on dinosaurs. I am an expert on dinosaur games, but that's a very different thing. Yes! Oh! Where? Oh. I like the implication that this Triceratops was killed by this RPG having fallen down on it. Oh my fucking god, cat. Yeah, the cat just cannot, you know, not be annoying. Compies! Actually, no, they are too big to be compies. They gotta be like raptors. A tiny raptor. Yeah. They're not velociraptors, they're one of the tinier one of the ones that are a bit tinier than velociraptors, I think. Also, I do need to point out that this is a time travel story where supposedly we've gone back in time to when the dinosaurs existed. All the dinosaurs we're fighting are late Cretaceous, and yet the game is called Jurassic the Hunted. Oh yeah, and that's like in Jurassic Park. The only actual dinosaur in Jurassic Park that's a that's from the Jurassic era is the Brachiosaurus, so you know. I think the gun parts like upgrade your well, so you can find turret parts which upgrade your turret, I believe. And then you can find like weapon upgrades that upgrades the ammo clip. Oh god, I love the raptor calls. You can tell this game is made by Jurassic Park 3 fans, not just because they recreated the Jurassic Park 3 T-Rex Spinosaurus fight, but because they make full use of the raptor cries and how they call for help. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta switch to a an automatic weapon there. That's why my scar had a blue number. Oh yeah. This clip means it's an enhanced, so it's 60 instead of 40. Levy. Levy. Stop being the most annoying cat in the world. Come here. Yeah, come here. Yeah? Be nice now. Okay. I can't have a clawing on the glass door. Is that it? Yep. Time for some scorpions.
Dylan, you there? What's your 20?
I'm here. I've come across some old relics and other junk. I think they're from the Civil War.
I know right where that is. There are a couple of caves around that area. Look for a tunnel leading to the surface. That'll lead you right into camp.
Let's see. Let's go switch to that one. Levy. Levy. Give me a sec. All right, let's see. Spike is still at it. Spike the Spinosaurus. That explains why I was a bit surprised, because I remembered, like, I'm pretty sure the Spinosaurus boss fight is the final boss fight. I was like, huh. There's still a bit left of the game, but if Spike is still alive, then that makes perfect sense.
Dylan! Hold on! I'll get some rope!
It lives.
When we get back, first round's on me.
Not that we'll have much time to celebrate. I've analyzed the data my father collected. He's right. In 2011, a massive temporal vortex will appear in the mid-Atlantic and begin to spread across the entire globe.
Then we better get back and get some of your smart science buddies working on a fix. I've got a check to cash. What? Come on, I'm just messing with you.
No!
Seriously, I'm just kidding. I don't even want your money anymore.
Now the cats are fighting. Wonderful. Definitely what we needed. Whew. Oh shit. What's that? It's a weapon I already have. Okay. I need to run back down here. Oh, come on. Okay. I do like that the hip fire is actually pretty decent in this game. I would say it actually feels better than the iron sight a lot of time. Oh yeah, like the end of the world is 2011, not 2012. Even though they mentioned the Mayans earlier, so it's like I think they would have gone for that, but nope. Oh shit. God, I remember that whole thing. Everyone, like a bunch of people were like genuinely scared that the world was gonna end for absolutely nonsensical reasons that had no basis in anything, not even the things that claimed to be based on. Like the Mayan calendar ends, yeah, because the Mayan calendar is circular and resets back at the start and then continues. That's how the Mayan calendar works. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. Possible. I also think I wasn't very good at actually shooting Spike. Oh right, I have a rocket launcher. I forgot about that. Good job, me. Oh my god, can I have worse aim? Oh my god, I really hate that you can fall down here. Why would they do that? Because I can't repair it. I also can't see the health of the barricade, which is really annoying. Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess we should have figured out what happened. Gonna restart the boss music again. It's odd, the boss music is actually named after the T-Rex boss fight, the Tyrant King. Even though, well, Spike uses it more. Oh, that's my bad for not checking where I'm walking. Honestly, I feel like the RPG is not very useful. I feel like the jackhammer was doing more damage. It's a really nice 3D model that it has, honestly. So the thing is, if you do damage when it's trying to break the barricade, it sticks its head through here to try and get you, and that's how you gotta balance the damage. Oh, come on, there we go. Oh. Maybe you should have built this barricade better. Oh, god damn it. Not sure what, like, the best strategy here is, honestly. I thought it would be the RPG, but that is just terrible. It takes too long to reload and, like, you miss way too easily. I just realized that maybe I should try using the weak point system more in the final boss fight of the game. Grenades only do decent damage if I actually hit it in the mouth, which is really hard. They're pretty bad otherwise. Okay, well that was terrible. Oh shit. Okay, time to... Anyway, you hit count, but there's like weak points that really do much more damage than the rest. So like the face does more damage. And also if you have the adrenaline mode up, like I do now, then the lungs and heart do more damage.
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
Race ya.
Damn it, we'll die out here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work, wasted. The world has to know.
Hey, look on the bright side. Nah, I got nothing. We're screwed.
Hey, you guys need a ride or something?
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you again.
Hell of a hood ornament you got there, buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring back some proof. Plus, the good doctor has some great recipes for roasted dinosaur.
With a real dinosaur and the time vortex engine, they'll have to believe us. But Father, how did you get the TVE working again? And to arrive almost at the same moment we did. It's just amazing.
It was simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend here, it was merely a matter of reconfiguring the TVE to repeat the same quantum wave pattern as when we sent you two back. Granted, it took us almost a year to get it right. You haven't been waiting long, have you?
You got here just in time. Just in time. So, what do we do about gas for this boat? Does it even still work? Guys.
And that, my dear friends, is Jurassic the Hunted. I mean, I love this game. It is hilarious. And, yeah, Spike survives. Spinosaurus is the best dinosaur. Keep telling people. And you saw there, we actually got a new weapon. I will show that off real quick here in survival mode. Let's see. At least I think I can find it here somewhere. Okay, I need to survive rounds to do that. So actually, do we have to do the level selection to get the plasma rifle maybe? Let's try that. It's probably gonna be here, right? Oh, that's the RPG. Okay, this might not work out as I planned, because I don't know where it is. Okay, maybe I have to start a new playthrough to get it? Could that be it? Maybe I get to start with it. Let's try that instead. Oh, oops, I picked normal instead of hard. My bad. Let me do a quick restart again. Yeah, because I think it's only in hard mode, right? Okay, it's gotta run up until we get the first weapon. And then I'm gonna show off the re-release with a different name, which is really just amazing that they somehow did that. Alright.
That's Monty's flight jacket, but that's impossible. These bones are years old. What the Foxtrot's happening here?
What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Let's go trigger our first enemies.
I've got to regroup with the team. Find Rock, find the doctor, and then figure out where we've landed.
Alright, let's check this out, shall we?
Wow.
Yeah, it's not the most fancy weapon, but it is very powerful. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show off the Wii version, and I will just leave this on the title screen while I set that up. So I mentioned that this game was released on PS2 PS2, PS3, Wii, and 360. And for the most part, they're identical. Okay, I'm gonna close this down now. For the most part, they're actually identical, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Does this game support classic controller or not? I don't think it does. I'm gonna play with my regular controller setup, which is technically made for rail shooters, so this might be really awkward, but we'll see. Let's see. It's gotta pick the dolphin window. There it is. It is for some reason not proper widescreen. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. So yeah, a year later, for whatever reason, Activision just released the game again. Same developers, Cauldron. But here, Dinosaur Hunter. The full name is Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, and it's because the Top Shot accessory came with it, which is a, as I mentioned earlier, it's a peripheral for the Wii that allows you to, you know, pretend it's a gun. And yeah, it's a very, very awkward logo, but it's the exact same game, as you can see. Okay, I don't know what I have mapped to the Z button. 1 second, I will sort this out. Nunchuck. I'm just going to set them as... Wait, what? Where do I can't find where I set up the controllers for the... Oh, here it is. Get controllers that, apparently. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about this. This is actually a kind of typical glitch with some GameCube and Wii games where this happens somehow. Oh, oops. There. So, again, same intro. Can skip that. Same loading screen and everything. Okay. So you might notice, first of all, we don't have a voice line here saying, what the? Go. I have to use very awkward keyboard controls because I have not mapped out to play this. Press C to examine, that's shift.
Oh, geez, Monty, I'm sorry, buddy. You were a hell of a pilot. But that's impossible. We were still airborne less than an hour ago, but you look like you've been hanging around here for years.
That was not the line, was it? It was just, that's Monty's air jacket or something. But these bones look like they've been here for years. Also, subtitles. So already you can see some changes. Some new recorded lines, subtitles. And we have one more change. There might be many more actually, because I haven't played through the full thing. No, it's not swears. They don't swear in this game. They never swear. That's why they say, "What the Foxtrot?" Or Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Actually, it's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is the name of the first mission in the original version, but here it's just What the Foxtrot. That's actually a change as well. So, first thing you'll notice here, apart from me dying because I didn't press fast enough apparently, first thing you'll notice here is that the UI is different. It's really strange. Like, they've changed just a few minor things here and there. It makes me wonder, like, why? Like, I mean, I think it's cool because I like the game, but for whom was this? There we go. So, the new UI, there's like this little green bar behind the ammo counter, and the ammo counter is on the down right instead of the down left. That's new.
Where am I?
That "Where am I" line is the start of the game originally. Oh. Shit. Yes, we already have adrenaline mode. Normally you don't unlock that until a few moments later in this chapter. And apparently I have control set as my fire button. This is because... Okay, so I will explain this now. I think it doesn't really look like this in the original, because the original has like a bunch of extra shaders and stuff, so no. I mean, yes, the green water was here, but it didn't really look like this. Oh, it's really hard to control the mouse controls. But yeah, so it's the same game, but still like noticeably different. So the reason Z on the nunchuck was the shoot button is because this came with the top shot accessory. And I'm gonna leave the game there. I think it's a really cool game, you should check it out. I'm going to show you what the top shot accessory looks like. I really should have prepared this ahead of time, but it's not that important. There it is. Okay, so add picture. This is it. This is the top shot accessory. And as you can see, it's the Z that actually has the trigger, rather than the B, which is common for Wii shooters otherwise. So, yeah, that's why the controls are a bit awkward and doesn't match with what I normally play. Also, this is the actual box art of the game. I do want to note, first of all, that there's no yellow striped T-Rex in the game. You don't shoot Brachiosauruses or Triceratops. But here's the really strange thing. So this is the big box art for the game, right? And I will get another picture of the actual cover just to make it very, very clear. Because if you look online, this is not the cover that you will probably find for it. Because for some reason, and I genuinely do not know how this happened, but most websites list a fan-made box art. And the fan-made box art they list is this. Now, what's really interesting about this is that the T-Rex on this image is from another video game. It's from a game called Battle of Giants Dinosaurs 3D for Nintendo 3DS. The Nintendo 3DS that wasn't released when Dinosaur Hunter came out. Also, on the 3DS version, there's no hunter with a rifle, like you can see here. So I don't know where that version of the image actually comes from. It's a mystery that I have not been able to find any proper answer to. Somehow that cover was made at some point. People were tricked into thinking it's the official one, and there's no scan, no clear digital original version of the actual cover of the game anywhere. It's not listed on any digital storefront or anything. Only this cover can be found in decent quality. It's strange. But yeah, that's Jurassic the Hunted, a game I love, and I am glad I replayed it because I came to love it even more, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I think what we should do is we should tweet at Activision requesting them to re-release Jurassic the Hunted, aka Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, for the modern systems. PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Because it's a fun game, and it deserves to be playable on modern systems, I think. I don't know if the 360 version is playable on the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X or not. It might be. It might be. And yeah, thank you so much. Tomorrow we will be playing... shit, I thought this was going to take 2 days to finish, and it didn't. I will figure out what we're playing tomorrow and schedule a stream, but I don't know what it will be right now. So, we'll see. But again, thank you so much for watching. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, this game is great. This game is just wonderful.